Hey everyone, it's Miss Street again with yet another book. I sure love my books. This one's called A Pocket for Corduroy. What is Corduroy? Do you think he's the little bear? We should read and find out. It's by Dawn Friedman. Late one summer afternoon, Lisa and her mother took their laundry to the laundromat. As always on such trips, Lisa carried along her toy bear Corduroy. You might not know what a laundromat is. Sometimes you don't have a washer and a dryer in your house, and you gotta take your clothes somewhere else so they can wash them and dry them. The laundromat was very busy at this hour. Now, Corduroy, you sit right here and wait for me, Lisa said. I'm gonna help out with the wash. Corduroy waited patiently, then suddenly his ears perked up. Lisa's mom was saying, "Be sure to take everything out of your pockets, Lisa dear. You don't want your precious things to get all wet and soapy." So Corduroy's still sitting in the chair. "Pockets?" said Corduroy. "I don't have any pockets." He slid off the chair. "I must go find something to make a pocket out of," he said. "Do you have any pockets on today?" "I do not. I have my exercise clothes on, so I do not have any pockets right now." First, he came to a pile of fancy towels and washcloths, but nothing was the right size or color. Then he saw a huge stack of colorful clothes in the laundry bag. There ought to be something in here to make a pocket out of. What do you think he's gonna find? Give himself a pocket on his pants. Without hesitating, he climbed in the bag, which was filled with pieces of wet laundry. The dampness didn't bother Corduroy in the least. This must be a cave. I've always wanted to live in the dark. When the time came for Lisa to fetch her bear, he was gone. "Mommy, Corduroy isn't here where I left him. I'm sorry, honey, but the laundromats will be closing soon, and we must go home." So he's in the wet laundry bag, but she don't know that. Oh, goodness. Lisa was reluctant to leave without Corduroy, but her mother insisted. "You can come back tomorrow. I'm sure he'll still be here." As they left, a young man wearing an artist's beret was taking his wet laundry out of the bag, the very bag Corduroy had discovered. Before he knew it, Corduroy was being tossed together with all the sheets, shirts, socks, and slacks. So he's going in the wash machine. But just as the artist was shutting the glass door, Corduroy tumbled out on the floor. "How in the thunder did that bear ever get mixed up with all my things?" the artist wondered. Poor Corduroy was damp all over. "The least I can do for him is give his overalls a good dry," said the man thoughtfully. He unbuttoned Corduroy's shoulders and straps and put his overalls in the dryer. Excuse me. So he took his clothes off and he dried them. That was a very nice and kind thing to do. Corduroy grew dizzy as he watched the clothes spinning around. The artist became inspired. "This would make a wonderful painting," he says. He took a sketch pad out of his pocket and began drawing the swirling colors. "I can hardly wait to get back to my studio." Finally, the dryer stopped whirling and the man gathered up the clothes. Then he helped Corduroy put on his warm, dry overalls. Once the manager of the laundromat called, "Closing time. Everybody must go home." What's Corduroy gonna do? The laundromat is closing. Corduroy was gently placed on top of a wash machine. "I wonder who that bear belongs to," said the artist. "He's too fine a fellow to be lost." As soon as the lights were turned off, Corduroy began his search again. He was surprised to see something white glowing in the dark. "Maybe it's snow. I've always wanted to play in the snow." Do you think it's snow? What do you use to wash your laundry? It's soap. So now he's going to play in the soap. He accidentally tipped the open lidded box, and suddenly he was covered with soft, slippery soap flakes. Gradually, Corduroy began to slip and slide. Oh, what fun! I've always wanted to ski down a steep mountain. Where's he going to land? Oh, he is some adventurous boy. He landed paws first in an empty laundry basket. "This must be a cage. I've never wanted to live in a cage like a bear in the zoo." But now Corduroy felt drowsy, so he was sleepy, and he nodded off to sleep. Next morning, when the manager came to open the door of the laundromat, there was Lisa waiting. I left something here yesterday. May I look around? Certainly. My customers are always leaving things. Lisa was searching under the chairs and in the back of the washing machine when she heard the manager call, Is this what you're looking for? Did she find him? He's in the basket. Yes, yes, he's my best friend, shouted Lisa. So this is where you've been, you little rascal. I think it's time I took you home. Lisa thanked the manager and ran out the door down the street, holding Corduroy tightly in her arms. I thought I told you to wait for me. Why did you wander away? I went looking for a pocket. Oh, Corduroy, why didn't you just tell me you wanted a pocket? You think Lisa's going to help him out? That very morning, Lisa sewed a pocket in Corduroy's overalls, and here's the card I made with your name on it for you to keep tucked inside. I've always wanted a purple pocket with my name tucked inside, says Corduroy. So she made him a pocket, and it's gonna put his name tag in it. That was cute. Do you have a favorite stuffed bear that you like to take places? I did. I had a stuffed dog. His name was Ruff Ruff, and he went with me everywhere. So that was a pocket for Corduroy.